reaction first, though, is Salem Radio nationally syndicated host Larry Elder, former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino. Dan, look, we got to be careful. I respect rank and file, Secret Service, FBI, intelligence people. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the highest level within these agencies, clearly covering up for Hillary Clinton before they ever investigate, and literally applying one double standard after another, using pro-Hillary, anti-Trump prosecutors to do it. This literally is a threat to our entire legal system if this holds up. Your thoughts?
You know, Sean, I'm really terrified right now. And, you know, I know that may sound hyperbolic to some of the Democrats listening, but I mean it. As a former federal agent who's been inside both the White House and inside the federal government, do you realize the awesome power the federal government has? It's so powerful that a sitting president, the most powerful man in the world, has been targeted by it, by a clearly political process. This is not a criminal process. This is a political process. And there's nothing he can do. Sean, I get it. There are people in the government that have political opinions. Everybody understands that. But I'm asking the audience, what are the chances that everybody with a strong political opinion, which is both anti-Trump and pro-Hillary, managed to wiggle their way into the Justice Department and influential positions in the FBI and had decision-making power over both the special counsel investigation and the Hillary investigation? Listen to me. This is a scam. And if this is allowed to proceed, Americans' faith in the constitutional republic is going to be shaken, I promise you.
Larry Elder, let's put on your legal hat for just a second. Maybe some people, most people know you're a lawyer. Look at this from a legal perspective. You know, we're talking about illegal surveillance, unmasking, the leaking of raw intelligence, perhaps. Then we've got, of course, a Hillary Clinton bought and paid for dossier. Questions about, the dossier that she bought and paid for, was it used to get a warrant to literally surveil an opposition candidate in an election year and then surveil a president-elect? These questions are chilling enough. And then you've got the anti-Trump bias, pro-Hillary, appointees of Mueller. How do you untangle this web?
You know, I remember when Mitch McConnell said the best thing I could do for the country is to make Obama a one-term president. He got hammered. He was called racist by Morgan Freeman, among other people. Can you imagine what they'd be saying if President Obama was being investigated for reasons this weak, this thin, this lame? The Republican Party would be accused of being racist, and the accusers would be right. This is a joke. Can you imagine if Obama was being investigated by people who had made contributions to John McCain or to Mitt Romney, and had sent text messages slamming him?
Agreed.
I mean, it's insane.
It's insane.
And then to pay for this dossier, and the dossier apparently was the trigger to go to the FISA court to get a warrant to surveil members of the Trump team. It is incredible to me that this is going on in this country. And again, if the shoe were on the other foot with the same fact pattern and they were going after Obama, the country would be on fire. You'd have people screaming bloody murder.
Yeah, I have friends of mine retired currently, FBI, and I know you do, Dan Bongino, and they are apoplectic over what is going on here. They see clear. They feel like the president feels that this agency, these agencies that they love and have devoted their lives to, is rightly come under criticism for those at the top with what they're doing and how they're doing. When have you ever heard of an exoneration by the FBI changing language, the exoneration before the investigation? How could anybody, by any definition, say that is fundamentally just in any way?
You can't, Sean. The Justice Department failed us. I'm sorry. It let us down. I agree with you. I know the rank and file, the men and women. They're great. It's not their fault. But, Sean, the single most important question right now, I believe, in the American political process, the special counsel, everything going on, the single most important question was asked by Jim Jordan today. Was the dossier a political opposition research document used to get an affidavit to spy on what would have been, under any other circumstance, a law-abiding American in Mike Flynn? If that's the case, Sean, mark my words on this. You saw the first hijacking of the FBI by the Democratic National Committee and a major political party candidate in the Hillary Clinton campaign.
All right. Thank you both for being with us.
And Sean, look at the double standard here. Hillary skates. The server's in the basement. The emails are deleted, and she skates. And all of a sudden,
they
Trump
covered
is being
for
investigated.
Larry.
It's outrageous.
The fix was in. They covered for Hillary Clinton. It was all a cover-up. The whole thing. It's provable now. All right. Thank you both.